Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, specifically my closet. Welcome back to my closet. If this is your first time here to my closet, well that's because it's the first time I'm recording in my closet. I have, if you didn't know, my god, if I say closet one more time, I swear. I've turned my closet into a little music studio / work from home niche, and I'm loving it. Today, I'm going to be doing a vegan breakfast food tier list. I know that tier lists are kind of a thing of the past. The trend is over, but you know what? I don't really care. I just gotta do what I wanna do, or else my creativity will be stifled, and nobody wants that shit. I'm really annoyed because I had to make my own tier list in Photoshop because for some reason the tier list website wasn't working for me. It wasn't letting me log in. And I tried clearing my cache, clearing my browsing data, and it just wouldn't work. So I made my own janky ass tier list on Photoshop, and for some reason it's hella pixelated. Just go with it, okay? Thank you for just going with it. Let's start this tier list off with a banger, pancakes. Now, I did pancakes and waffles in this tier list, and to me they always just war against each other. It's always, do you like pancakes better or do you like waffles better? And I just realized that my chair is super squeaky. Can you hear it? That's kind of distracting, so I'm gonna try to sit up straight like a princess and hope that I don't move a muscle. Except for my mouth muscles, because I have to do that in order to make content. I don't think it's necessarily fair to pit pancakes and waffles against each other, although both are made of the exact same thing. They're just in slightly different shapes. If I had a gun to my head, okay, and I had to decide between waffles and pancakes, my gut instinct is to go pancakes, but I know for a fact I would regret that. Immediately, I would, waffles win. They just have to. They have fun crevices for your syrup to flow in. There's just no crevice on a pancake. The syrup just goes. But I will say pancakes, the moist, fluffy texture of the pancake really is something else. So, I'm gonna give pancakes a solid, you know what? They're gonna have to go between B and C. I can't do that? I shouldn't do that? Oh my god, why is this harder than I thought this would be? I wanna give them B, but I also wanna give them a C. Are people gonna come for me if I give pancakes a C? Listen, bitches, this is my tier list, okay? And on that note, I'm gonna give waffles a B. Now some people might be like, waffles are A tier. Just you wait and see what other breakfast foods I have in store for us today, folks. All right, we're about to get crazy up in here. Next, we are gonna do straight up old classic oatmeal. Now, I will say, as a wee child, I probably ate oatmeal 4 out of 5 school days of the week. Oatmeal, for me, is like a comforting old friend. It's something that really never lets you down. I was a big Quaker gal growing up. I had the dinosaur egg oatmeal, I had the brown sugar cinnamon, I had the strawberries and cream, and on some certain months, I would be I want it thick. I want no water remaining on my oatmeal. I want it really nice and chewy, almost like a cakey consistency. And then I would flop to the other side of the spectrum. I would want really watery, milky oatmeal that I could spoon and just watch it fall off the spoon. There was no point to that story, but oatmeal gets S tier easily, for sure. My camera's about to die. I need to swap the battery out. You son of a bitch. Why'd you have to die on me right now? You son of a bitch. I was on a roll, but oh well. Okay, 1 second. And we're back. Did you miss me? I missed you. I missed you! Okay, so we were at oatmeal, right? S tier easily, for sure. Now I'll tell you how I currently present day like my oatmeal. I like it with a tablespoon of cocoa powder. I like a chocolatey oatmeal with a little bit of salt, Himalayan salt, a little bit of stevia, some cashew or coconut milk, a little bit of almond butter, a little bit of cheese cheeky almond butter, as the Brits would say. Delicious, okay? Let's move on. I can't get over how freaking squeaky my chair is. It's so freaking squeaky. Yeah, okay, we're done with that. Within the oat category, I have a few different foods. Next, I have muesli. Now, muesli is much more popular in Europe than it is here in America. However, I will say muesli is a champion. It's a champion of breakfast. If you eat muesli at 6 a.m. in the morning, you will be powered like an Amazonian warrior throughout the entire day. Muesli is something else. It's like oats, some other grains, maybe some nuts, some slivered almonds, some chopped apples, a little bit of raisins in there, soaked in milk overnight, and it's creamy, it's delicious, it's nutritious, it's all sorts of good stuff. I am a fan of sloppy foods, literally, like any food that can be put into a bowl and mashed up and turns into nice, delicious mush. That's a food that I can get down for. So muesli, we're gonna give it an A tier, just because it's not quite on the same level as a hot bowl of oatmeal. Neil, do you think a man named Neil eats oatmeal? Then we have granola. Now, granola, definitely not on the same level as oatmeal or muesli. It just doesn't bring the same punch, okay? Granola, it's hella high in sugar and oil always. There's nothing wrong with eating sugar and oil. Let me preface that. However, you get a 4th cup of granola for the same exact calories that you would get for a big ass freaking bowl of oatmeal. And it doesn't taste as good. So really, what's the point? Granola can be a fun little treat with a like a little sprinkle of granola on some coconut yogurt. It adds a nice crunch and flavor, but as a standalone meal, it's gonna go into the C tier. It's just not on the same level. Lols at literally how pixelated my tier list is. That's funny to me. Hilarious, right? Then we're gonna go with the classic Cheerios. Now I know these are all sweet foods. I do have some savory foods sprinkled in throughout here, but I've got a sweet tooth, so I was drawn to mostly sweet foods. Plain Cheerios. This is a controversial statement, no doubt, but they easily get an A tier. Cheerios are an OG. They're a nice texture. You can choose to eat them unsweetened and they still are nice and tasty. Or you can add a little spoon of sugar, a little slice of banana in there, and it's just delicious. Cheerios, versatile, heart healthy. What more could you want from a cereal? Should we do a cereal tier list? Frick. Oh my god, maybe we should. Next up we have the millennial favorite, Chia Pudding. Chia Pudding for me gets an F tier. Chia Pudding sucks arse. It tastes like you're eating caviar. I've never eaten caviar before, but I can only imagine that's what it tastes like. I don't want to talk about it anymore because it's creeping me out just to think about it. Next, we are going to drop in some avocado toast. Let me pull up this picture because I really want your opinion on this. We have a few different kinds of avocado toast in this little picture, right? But I really want to focus on these two, okay? Now, if you're gonna eat avocado toast, I need to know this. Please let me know. Are you gonna slice it and put it on your bread? Or are you gonna mash it right on top of your bread? I'm gonna let you know right now that I'm a mashed kind of girl. That should come as no surprise considering I like mashed sloppy food. But there's just something about a fork mashed avocado on toast that really does it for me, baby. Whereas sliced avocado on toast, like that's just so boring. I'm gonna put it in B tier just because it really is dependent on A, how ripe your avocado is, and B, what other fun stuff you put on top, right? Are you gonna be boring and put nothing on? Or are you gonna put some fun, ooh, chili flakes, ooh, Himalayan salt, ooh, sriracha, you know? Next up, Nesta. We're gonna do smoothies. Okay, for me, smoothies are an essential component to my diet. However, eating a smoothie on a cold ass day is like eating a smoothie on a cold ass day. And that's not nice. Smoothies I can eat 4 to 6 months out of the year, but the other 6 months, they're just not an option. But when I do eat / drink them, they're tasty. So they're going in A tier. Wait, did I say A? I meant B. No, did I mean A? Did I mean B? Oh my God, what am I? No, I'm gonna go A. I mean, I would probably give them a B+ if I was gonna like really be meticulous about it, but I'm not. Like, I'm a fish. Ooh, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark. Mama shark, do 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 do. Okay, we're done with that. Daddy shark. Moving rapidly forward to bagels. Nah, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about where I'm putting bagels because I know people are going to be upset with me. But bagels can kiss my ass. They're dry, they're flavorless, and they're just not a nice texture. Goodbye, bagels. Goodbye. Biscuits, however, fuck me up. Biscuits might have to go in S tier. You slice a biscuit in half. You top one slice with some vegan butter. You top the other with some blackberry jam. You sandwich them together. And then you take out a little bit and you pop it in your mouth. Heaven on earth is what that is, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. Don't argue with me, okay? I'm just a southern girl. I know my shit. Oh, I didn't put grits on this tier list. Shh. Grits would get an A, for sure though. Okay, let's just keep that in the back of your mind. Awesome. Now this is like the lamest thing ever, but I had to put bananas in the tier list just because bananas are such an American like, oh, I'm running out of the door, don't have time to eat breakfast, so I'm just gonna get myself a little banana. A perfectly ripe banana, A tier, but a banana that's underripe and starchy, C tier. So it's gonna fit right into the B tier. Chocolate croissants. Growing up as a wee child, chocolate croissants were everything and more to me. I just love them, but I can't, with a good heart, put them into S tier because it's really dependent on the restaurant that makes them. And I haven't had a chocolate croissant in a very long time because of my celiac disease, so I just can't, with a good heart, put them into S tier. It's just not right. Next, we have cinnamon rolls, an American staple. Clog them arteries, baby. These are also gonna, should they go in S? Cinnamon rolls should go in S tier just because of how iconic they are. And my mouth is watering just thinking about them. Breakfast burritos are, in my mind, they belong in a C tier. But I've never had one, so should I really be adding them to this tier list? No. Sorry, it's my video, it's my channel, I do what I want. I'm a rule breaker. I'm sitting in my closet filming a video. What else do you want from me, people? How's the audio, though? The audio's pretty good, right? Okay. Banana. I'm gonna move cinnamon rolls. I don't want them in S tier. They're just not, because I'm thinking about it, and the more I think about it, the more they are an A tier food. Because while they're good, like, it's hard to finish a whole cinnamon roll. They're just so much all at once. They're just not an S tier. They're just not. That was wrong of me, and I'm sorry. Banana bread, however, banana bread gets like above an S tier because of just how good it is. Now, I will preface this by saying banana bread plus walnuts. If your banana bread doesn't have walnuts in it, you're doing something wrong. It's not the same. You need some chunks of walnuts in your banana bread, or else you're not doing, and no, I don't want chocolate chips in there. False. I want bananas, and I want walnuts, and that's it. And they belong in S. That belongs in S tier. Scones. I will say, on like a cloudy, cozy day with a nice hot cup of coffee, A scone's a good option, but it's just nothing special. It's just dry as fuck, to be honest. Now, that coffee really is a good counterbalance to the scone, but still, while eating the scone, you're thinking, why is this so dry? Who decided to make such a dry-ass product? What's the reasoning behind that? So they're gonna go into C as well. Our final food, people. We have cottage cheese. Now you might be thinking, Jeej, cottage cheese isn't vegan. You said this was a vegan food tier list and I thought you were vegan. I am vegan. But guess what, people? We're gonna make some vegan cottage cheese after this. And by after this, I mean like 4 minutes. We're gonna make some vegan cottage cheese out of tofu. Cottage cheese, like growing up, one of my favorite foods. Especially with like when you mix it with pineapple. It's salty, it's weird, and I love it. And it's slop. Cottage cheese is so good. It's going in S tier. Literally for the entire time that I've been vegan, I've been wanting to make vegan cottage cheese and I haven't done it. But today that's changing. Today we're making vegan cottage cheese. Now, folks, this is my final tier list. I would love to know why you disagree with me, because I know tier lists, they can bring up some angst in some people. And I want to know how angsty you're feeling today. What would you put as S tier and what would you put in F tier? Let me know in the comments below. Right down there. Oh, by the way, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why haven't you subscribed yet? That's all I asked. That's all I ever wanted. And I don't know what else I can do. Oh, dang it. I was really hoping some fake tears would come and I was almost there and I didn't get there. Shit. Damn it, people. Let's go make some tofu cottage cheese. The audio quality is gonna be probably worse because I'm switching mics, so fuck off. Sick. To make this cottage cheese, you are going to start by cracking open a fresh slab of firm tofu. Weigh it out. I'll leave the exact measurements in the description because I don't remember shit. Put it in a food processor with some lemon juice as well as some coconut milk. Mine was semi-frozen, which is why it's all chunky. Then go ahead and add in some apple cider vinegar and salt and blitz it. If it looks chunky, good. It should look chunky because this is cottage cheese and chunk is the slogan of cottage cheese. It's not, don't look it up, but it should be. Then you're gonna go in and crumble up a little bit more tofu for a little bit more chunkage. And there you go, there is your cottage cheese. Let's give it a taste test. Okay, I have absolutely no idea how this is gonna taste. It could be the worst thing ever. I'm really apprehensive, but my mouth surprisingly is watering. So let's give it a good taste test. I'm really scared, actually. Okay, although I added too much lemon juice and salt, I should have done probably a quarter of a lemon instead of half of a lemon, and maybe a little bit less salt. I went a little crazy with the salt there. That texture is on point. It actually surprisingly does taste like cottage cheese. I can't say it's an exact replica, but it does come pretty close. That tofu, it gets sloppy. Just like cottage cheese. Give it a try. Do what you want. I'll leave the recipe in the comments. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a smash like, smash subscribe, and support me on Patreon. Other than that, I hope you have a great day. Love you. Bye.